Welcome back to Rants and Reviews. We've only just begun to live, but Frank might possibly be dead.
I murdered him. Took his spot.
This is Dustin. Dustin will be jumping in on a couple reviews for a little bit until Frank can get his shtick together. Yeah,
they'll find him eventually.
Eventually they'll find him. Yeah, eventually. So today we're sitting down and we're going to talk about Don't Be That Guy. Don't Be That Guy is a game that's going to be on Kickstarter quite shortly. It is a fun party game in which you get to point out that your friends are horrible assholes.
Like murdering a guy who used to do a show here might be one of those guys you don't want to be.
Those aren't on the cards.
Oh, okay.
So this game doesn't really talk about a player limit, but because of the way it's designed, and we'll get into that in a second, I highly recommend that you should play this game with probably more along the lines of 4 to...
I'd say 8 people.
Maybe more than 8. It looks like it probably could hold 8, but...
and if you don't want one of your friends to be singled out and feel that and have a horrible night, definitely play it more than once.
And like again, that's where a lot more friends are going to come into play, because if you're like me and you have one just really horrible friend, then what's going to happen is they're going to feel like they're always being picked on because they're just a horrible person. And so we're just going to jump in and I'm going to show you some of the cards. The way the game works is a player will draw a card off the top of the deck, and that card will have certain things on it, like you snap to get a waiter's attention. So you're supposed to take the card and show it to the people around, and then you would vote on who on the table is more like it. Now, I personally just wait for them to walk by and say, "Excuse me, sir, can I please have some more?" Like Oliver Twist.
I mean, everybody waits for a little bit. It's not like you instantly go, waiter, waiter. No, you wait a second.
No, it's really important to note that in this game, not everyone's going to be exactly like that. So the game wants you not to take the words on the cards literal. Try to take them as close to the situation as possible. Say, for instance, maybe you don't snap. Maybe you violently wave at them, trying to get their attention.
Okay. We all know what it's like. You wait for like 5 minutes, and then they're in the outside room. You're not waiting anymore. You just do a little wave. Just a little, a little symbol that you need them.
He does a little wave. So once you've voted who's more likely to do that, you place that card down in front of that player.
I'm pretty sure you rigged this, so I will be that guy.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Now the player who basically took that last point gets to take the top card off the deck, gets to read that card.
So now, did you make it? You motherfucker. He did rig this. I know for a fact he did.
So this card says, you are always late. Do you mind, sir? So you pass that around, and you show it off to people, and that's going to basically let them see like the nice artwork on it, to see what's going on, also so they can read the cards and little quips. And this card says, you are always late. Well, I have 2 ways of approaching a situation. I'm always on time, or I'm early, and I'm never on time. How about you, Dustin? Are you always on time? I'll just put that one there next to that one.
I am neither late nor I'm early. I arrive exactly when I mean to.
You're a wizard now?
Yes. Have you seen my staff?
Interesting.
And I just became that guy.
So he's that guy. So now you want to draw another card?
Yeah. Let's see this one. Oh, okay. You hold the door for someone too far away, causing them to run because you're a sadistic asshole.
So, I have a habit of doing really little inane, stupid things because I think it's hilarious. One of the things that I like to do is I like to tell a joke when it's not funny to piss people off. I like to hold doors open. It seems like I'm being a nice guy, but I'm really just being a jerk. That card could go to me.
Yeah, it's definitely going to you.
So I mean, the game is pretty fun. It's pretty like in your face, but at the same time, it's depending on the friends you're playing it with, it's going to be a fun game or it's not going to be a fun game. Yeah. There's not a lot of games out there that are so much like this. I know there's a lot of party games out there. The ones that come to mind are like Werewolf or the Cards Against Humanity, Apples to Apples.
Yeah.
Rough.
Great game.
Yeah,
great drinking game.
And then there's this game right here would kind of fit closer to the Cards Against Humanity rule, but it's not a match cards to see which is funnier. Yeah. It's you
point out somebody's flaws and just show it to them blatantly and say you're a dick.
In a way that you can kind of laugh at, because you're like, yeah, okay, I'm kind of that guy. I mean, as long as you take it with
as long as you don't have anybody that's really gonna get offended.
Yeah, as long as you're not gonna get really offended. I mean, you're gonna enjoy it. Now, keep in mind the person who gets 7 cards loses. So the game ends when someone loses, the first person to lose. So you can consider that like if you're playing a game with 5 people, there's 4 winners, 1 loser. But if you're that guy,
you lose.
You're the winner.
You're the winner because you have friends, and you really shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
You should have no friends.
Yeah. So we're gonna break up into what we think about it, and then we'll be right back to tell you our final goodbyes.
So after playing Don't Be That Guy, I have decided to give my input. This is a game that will destroy friendships. It will murder them, kill them, just bury it deep into somebody's back where they will know that you guys think horrible, horrible thoughts about them. And for that reason, it's great. Because who doesn't have a friend they just want to point out all their flaws? But you can't normally because that's rude. This game lets you do it. The only couple things I have to say about the game is the artwork, while extremely cool on the cards themselves, the front right here doesn't seem to match. I'm wondering if maybe they're doing it because you're that guy and you don't really fit in with everybody else because this is cool looking art and this is just kind of basic. Other than that, I kind of like the game, but I wouldn't own it. I really think only one person should own it, and the person who owns this game is that guy. They're automatically that guy by owning this game because they basically want to see everybody's flaws pointed out to them when they come over to their place. So I would say, yeah, you should be that guy and buy this game because you're a horrible person and you should definitely have it.
Don't be that guy. Now, I've been a supporter of the creators of Don't Be That Guy and their other game, which was the Movie Mashups. Movie Mashups was a game where you were supposed to mash up movies, actually to pick out what the movie mashup cards were. This game is better than the last game. A lot better. The theme, solid. The design, as in mechanics, good. It's pretty good. It's moving the player around to the person who gets to read the card being the one with more control, trying to illustrate who's that player because they were the last one to get a point, is solid. It's a good move. The artwork on the cards, awesome. The little tidbits making fun of like how it works, like being late, walking through the door late, and everyone's waiting for them going to da on the cards. It's pretty funny. I definitely agree with Dustin about the art. I feel that the logo it's nice. It's a logo. I think that they put way more work into the card art though than the logo art, and that's okay to put less work in a logo than card art, as long as you are showcasing the card logo art so much larger than the actual card art. I mean, there's so much more detail on this card, on the faces, on the surrounding area, than there's details on the actual logo. Like, there's no mouth on the guy on the card. So this is where you should probably use more negative space to make the logo smaller inside the card. Maybe not show it off right into it. And that's a minor, just small change that I've used for design. I mean, the game is solid in its actual gameplay. It's fun. Another thing is the rules don't really go so far as to explain what is a fun group of people to play it with. There's nothing on the box. There's nothing on the cards that say it. It's just kind of give it a try. That's what I would assume will bring up the box. There's nothing in here that said how many. Another really cool thing about this game, though, is that there are tons of alternative rules. There are a main different way to play the game so that you actually win by being that guy, where you pick people that everyone in the group knows that you're going to represent as in that game. Like, say, for instance, Tom Cruise or Hugh Jackman, and you're that guy. You're Hugh Jackman during the game, and then people are trying to basically argue that their celebrities or people that you all know are more likely that guy, because if you get 7 in that one, you're that guy, and you made a good choice picking that guy, which is all fun. I mean, it's really well designed. So I think that this game may not designed to belong in everyone's collection, but it definitely belongs in your collection. And I'm happy to have this game in my collection. And to be honest, I don't know any reason why you wouldn't want to back the game. Don't be that guy. Show some support for a really fun, jerky but not too jerky party game. So thank you for watching our video. I hope that you choosing to watch this video gave you a reason to actually back Don't Be That Guy. And if you don't want to back Don't Be That Guy, then you're automatically that guy.
Because you should really back that.
You should back that game, that guy.
Yes. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Don't do it.
Now, if anyone is going to be going out to Comic-Con, myself and Dustin should hopefully be down there. We'll be playing Rough in the gaming room and a couple other things. Please feel free to stop by.
Please do.
And you can slap Dustin. It's a lot, right?
You get one slap. One slap. But let me clarify. I will slap you back.
He will slap you back.
I will slap you back.
He probably won't.
And I probably won't do it with my hand.
Really?
Did you make it? You motherfucker. He did rig this. I know for a fact he did. I'm going to use a weapon of some sort.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was going to be something really inappropriate.
Then I'd be that guy.
Okay.
Yeah.